the Lakers might have just found their secret weapon. No, it's not a blockbuster trade or a flashy scorer, it's a gritty, high-energy defensive bulldog named Josh Okogie. While big names steal the headlines, Okogie could be the exact piece L needs to take their championship hopes seriously. Stick around, because we're diving deep into how this under-the-radar defender could quietly become the Lakers' most important offseason addition and why nobody is talking about it yet. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you love everything NBA and especially the Los Angeles Lakers, you're in the right place. Today we're breaking down a name that hasn't been at the center of offseason buzz but probably should be. Josh Okogie. Yes, that Josh Okogie, the 6'4" defensive menace who's been quietly making life miserable for some of the league's best scorers. He's a free agent, and rumor has it the Lakers have their eyes on him. In this video, we'll talk about why Okogie could be the perfect addition to LA's roster, what he brings on both ends of the floor, how he fits into Darvin Ham's system, and whether this potential move could be the steal of the summer. Let's start with a quick background on Josh Okogie. Drafted 20th overall in 2018 by the Minnesota Timberwolves, he was known from the jump for his elite energy, hustle, and perimeter defense. Over 5 seasons in the league, including his most recent stint with the Phoenix Suns, he's carved out a reputation as one of the NBA's most relentless on-ball defenders. While his offensive game is still a work in progress, Okogie's value doesn't lie in scoring, it lies in stopping scorers. When you watch film on Okogie, a few things jump out instantly. First, his motor never stops. Whether he's picking up full court, rotating on defense, or diving for loose balls, he brings intensity that can shift momentum in a game. That's something the Lakers lacked in stretches last season, a pure energy guy who doesn't need the ball in his hands to make a massive impact. Second, his defensive versatility is elite. Despite being just 6'4", Okogie's 7-foot wingspan allows him to guard 1 through 3 and even small ball 4s in today's NBA. He's held his own against all-star caliber players, from Devin Booker in practice to Kyrie Irving and Ja Morant in actual games. His lateral quickness, anticipation, and ability to fight through screens make him a nightmare for opposing guards. Now, let's talk about how he fits with the Lakers. This offseason, the Lakers have made it clear they want to get younger, more athletic, and tougher defensively. They've already got Jared Vanderbilt and Jalen Hood-Schifino as potential wing defenders, but both come with question marks: Vondo with his health and offensive limitations, and Hood-Schifino with inexperience. Josh Okogie offers a middle ground. He's young, proven on defense, and has playoff experience from last season with Phoenix. In Darvin Ham's defensive scheme, Okogie could play a very specific role, that of the point-of-attack stopper. Think of the role Alex Caruso played during the Lakers' 2020 title run. Okogie isn't quite Caruso in terms of playmaking or basketball IQ yet, but defensively, he brings the same intensity and on-ball pressure. He could guard the opposing team's best perimeter player, allowing guys like LeBron James and Anthony Davis to conserve energy for offense and rim protection. One of the biggest issues for the Lakers in the 2023-2024 season was containing quick guards and limiting dribble penetration. Too often, the perimeter defense collapsed, forcing AD to clean up everything at the rim. With Okogie on the floor, that changes. He sticks to guards like glue, forces turnovers, and excels in transition, which is a huge bonus for a team that wants to run more with younger legs. Now let's address the elephant in the room: his offense. Okogie's offensive numbers aren't flashy. He averages around 6 points per game, and his three-point shooting hovers in the low 30s. So why would the Lakers consider him? The answer lies in role optimization. He doesn't need to create shots or run the offense. What he does need to do is hit open corner threes occasionally, cut hard off ball, and crash the offensive boards, all things he's capable of doing within a simplified system. Playing alongside creators like LeBron, Austin Reeves, and D'Angelo Russell, or even off the bench with Spencer Dinwiddie, Okogie wouldn't be asked to do too much. Just be in the right spots, keep the ball moving, and be ready to make a defensive play at any moment. Essentially, be a role player in the truest sense, and that's something he's shown he can thrive in. Another big plus? His contract value. Given his limited offensive production, Okogie's price tag would be extremely affordable, possibly even a veteran minimum or slightly above. For a team like the Lakers, who are strapped for cap space and need to fill out the roster with impactful players at low cost, this is gold. You're getting a high-end defender without paying a premium. Let's compare Okogie to similar players on the market. Guys like Bruce Brown, Derrick Jones Jr. and Najee Marshall all bring athleticism and defense, but they come with either higher price tags or less consistency. Okogie has proven he can be counted on in big moments. In the Suns' playoff series against the Nuggets, he didn't light up the box score, but his impact defensively was obvious. That's the kind of intangible value that wins games in the postseason. We also can't ignore the chemistry aspect. Okogie is known as a great locker room guy, positive, hardworking, and drama-free. For a Lakers team that's had its share of distractions over the years, adding a guy who's all about the team is a big deal. So where would he fit in the rotation? If the Lakers sign Okogie, expect him to come off the bench initially. He could slot in as a backup shooting guard or small forward depending on matchups. In certain lineups, especially when defense is the priority, you could see him on the floor with Vanderbilt, Reeves, LeBron, and AD. That's a unit that could absolutely lock teams down. And if injuries hit, which, let's face it, is a reality with the Lakers, Okogie could easily step into a larger role. But here's the real key: he doesn't need 30 minutes a night to impact the game. Even in a 12-15 minute role, his defensive presence could make a difference in key stretches. Think about those third quarter runs or late fourth quarter stops. That's where a player like Okogie can shine. And let's not forget the Lakers' biggest rival, the Denver Nuggets. They've got Jamal Murray, a guy who has torched in recent postseason matchups. Okogie would give him another body to throw at him, one who can actually stay in front and make life difficult. So, to sum it all up, Josh Okogie isn't a superstar. He's not going to lead your team in scoring, and he's not going to dominate SportsCenter highlights. But what he does bring is effort, defense, and a team-first mentality. For a championship team, that's sometimes exactly what you need. So what do you think, Lakers fans? Is Josh Okogie the kind of under-the-radar signing that could give this team a defensive edge, or is he just another role player in a crowded market? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss a deep dive like this one. We've got a lot more Lakers content coming your way, from off-season rumors to player development updates and everything in between. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.